Tom here from Lawrence Systems, and I'm showing you today a little side project we came up with. We have a lot of used laptops that come in, and we needed to shred the hard drives on them. And what I mean by that is we don't want to make sure there's no data left on the hard drives before we use them. Even though we're reloading Windows Fresh on top of them, if there was data extended past that partition, there's the risk of someone running a recovery utility to find it. So we do a standard 3-pass wipe to clean the hard drive. That takes a long time, especially with 500 gig, 1 gig, 2 terabyte hard drives. That's time consuming. So we started using a simple shredding tool written by my friend Phil, and I'll put the links down here because it's an open source project on GitHub. And we decided to go a step further, so well, now we have to dedicate a Linux machine to it, and this is something simple enough to run on a Raspberry Pi. So here we have the Raspberry Pi, and as I'll show you how this works, it's really simple. So we have the Autoshred. Like I said, you can grab it off GitHub and autoshred.conf. You can set a couple exclusions in there. What this does is any hard drive plugged into this, once it boots, becomes shredded. So it's dangerous. You don't want to just have this running on any machine. So the nice thing about a Raspberry Pi is we're dedicating a Raspberry Pi machine to be the shred box. So you kick it off really simple, just a sudo autoshred and -f command to get it to run. And it checks it, and of course shredder, that's important. And here it sits idling. I'll show you what happens when we turn it on. It discovers the drive, sees it attached, and spawns a session for it. At the same time, you can see that the LED light is blinking on the Raspberry Pi breadboard that we have attached to it. It's really simple, and it will spawn as many jobs as necessary. So if we plug in multiple docks to this, we just have one right now, it can spawn sessions for all of them. The red light stops blinking when it's done, because the goal of this is to run it headless. We have this display right now that a message is into, but once this is kicked off, we don't need to run it where you can see it. This can just run in the background, and it boots up headless, automatically starts the script, and we kick it off and plug hard drives in. This way, whenever we see the hard drive light stop blinking, we grab the drive out, and it's done. Simple as that. It's one of those things that we do it so often, we needed something simple at our office to do this, and we're just putting a few docks in there. I got to build like a kit or something. We just have it setting on one of the tables right now, but I'm going to mount it to the wall, make it look a little bit cool, and then mount some of the docks on there, and that way we can just keep concurrently shredding all the hard drives, so we're making sure that the hard drives are good. This also is a good test because it's walking the entirety of the hard drive, so we'll find out if there's any bad sectors later on the drive, so we know the drive is good and ready for a load of Windows before we sell it. So again, thanks. The links for download are below in this YouTube video, and if you have any questions or comments or suggestions for improvement, get on GitHub and throw some comments in there or message me, and I'm always open to new ideas. Thank you.